Percy, James and Toby arrived, and then Percy asked James and Toby if they could block the door. Toby and James thought that was a great idea. So James and Toby lifted the thing. Toby suggested to put it at that angle, and they did. And then they began to read the book while they were waiting. This is a story of Mr. Happy, based on the book series by Roger Hargraves and read aloud by me, Christopher James Rush. Here's how the story I've heard begins. On the other side of the world, there is a country called Happyland, where the trees are 100 feet tall, and where the sun shines hotter than here, and, as you might very well expect, everybody who lives in Happyland is as happy as the day is long. Wherever you go, you see smiling faces all around. It's such a happy place that even the flowers seem to smile in Happyland. And as well as all the people being happy, all the animals in Happyland are happy as well. If you've never seen a mouse smile, or a cat, or a dog, or even a worm, you go to Happyland. Now, this story is about somebody who lives there, and who happened to be called Mr. Happy. Mr. Happy is fat and round and happy. He lived in a small cottage beside a lake at the foot of a mountain and close to water. One day, while Mr. Happy was out walking through the tall trees in those woods near his home, he came across something which was really rather extraordinary. There, in the trunk of one of the very tall trees, was a door. Not a very large door, but nevertheless a door. A small, narrow, yellow door. I wonder who lives here, thought Mr. Happy to himself, and he turned the handle of that small, narrow, yellow door. The door wasn't locked, but it swung open quite easily. Mr. Happy squeezed his rather large body through the rather thin doorway. Just inside the small, narrow, yellow door was a small, narrow, winding staircase leading downwards. The stairs went round and round and down and down and round and round and down and down. Eventually, after a long time, Mr. Happy reached the very bottom of the staircase. He looked around and saw there in front of him another small narrow door, but this one was red. Mr. Happy knocked at the door. "Oh, sir," said a voice. Sad, squeaky sort of voice. "Oh, sir." Mr. Happy pushed open the red door slowly. And who do you think he saw? There, sitting on a stool, was somebody who looked exactly like Mr. Happy, except that he didn't look happy at all. In fact, he looked downright miserable. "Hello," said Mr. Happy. "I'm Mr. Happy." "Oh, are you indeed?" sniffed the very sad person what looked like Mr. Happy but wasn't. "Well, my name's Mr. Miserable, and I'm the most miserable person in the world." "Why are you so miserable?" asked Mr. Happy. "Because I am," replied Mr. Miserable. "How would you like to be happy, like me?" asked Mr. Happy. "I'd give anything to be happy," said Mr. Miserable. "But I'm so miserable I don't think I could ever be happy," he added miserably. Mr. Happy made up his mind quickly. "Follow me," he said. "Where to?" asked Mr. Miserable. "Don't argue," said Mr. Happy, and he went out through the small narrow door.
It was Ron's day for exploring the big town.
James was next, and Toby was last.